Do you want to have a very beautiful American accent and improve your pronunciation and talk like a Native American? If you want, watch this video till the end and you can improve your accent as well as your listening. Hello, my name is Asma from L English. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you 10 techniques that Native Americans use when they are speaking. So let's learn the first technique. How do natives pronounce the word was? Was. When they are speaking fast, they don't say was, they say was. Was, like I was, not I was. I was, like I was doing the dishes. I was doing the dishes. I was coming here. I was coming here. I was just talking on the phone. I was just talking on the phone. I was just joking. I was just joking. I was going to school. I was going to school. So instead of saying was, say was.
I was going home to Florida.
I was at the airport. I was going home.
I was going home.
Hey, also, I was talking on the phone.
Manufacturers knew I was doing it too.
Why I was doing it.
And the next technique, I have been. I have been. But when they are speaking fast, they use contractions and say it like I've been. I've been, like I've been doing it for a long time. I've been studying English for over 10 years. I've been waiting for you for 2 hours. I've been living in the city for over 3 years. But when they are speaking even faster, they say I've been, like I've been doing it for a long time. I've been studying English for over 10 years. I've been waiting for you for 2 hours. I've been living in the city for over 3 years. So instead of saying I have been, say I've been or I've been.
Otis, I've been doing this a long time.
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
I've been doing all I can.
You know, I've been living here almost 6 months now.
I can't believe I've been living here for 2 weeks.
I've been living here about 5 years.
I've been living here for years.
I've been studying this field for 9 years, Ray.
My friend, I've been studying this place for years, but
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I've been waiting for him my entire life, and now he's here.
And the next technique, if someone asks you a question, how are you or how are you doing, you can say I'm fine or I'm okay. Or you can also say I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. But this is not the way Native American people speak. They don't say I'm doing all right. They say I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So instead of saying I'm, say And instead of saying doing, remove the G and say doing. And instead of saying all right, say all right. All right. So how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
I'm doing all right.
Well, I'm not.
Doing all right.
How you holding up?
I'm doing all right, considering.
Look, I'm doing all right, Mom.
And the next technique, is he and is she. For example, is he here? Is he a teacher? Is he a student? Is he a doctor? But when they are speaking fast, they don't say is he. They say is he. Is he, like is he here? Is he a doctor? Is he a student? Is he a teacher? So instead of saying is he, say is he. Is he and is she. Like is she here? Is she a student? Is she a teacher? Is she a doctor? But when they are speaking fast, they don't say is she. They say is she. Is she, like is she here? Is she coming? Is she a teacher? Is she a doctor? So instead of saying is she, say is she. Is she?
He a teacher?
Is he a doctor?
Is he a doctor?
Is he perfect? Is he handsome? Is he a doctor?
She works in the school.
Is she a teacher?
Is she a doctor too?
Is she a doctor too?
Is she here?
Your wife, is she here?
Is she here?
Christine, is she here?
Is she here? No, sir.
Is she all right?
Is she all right?
Warren, is she all right out there?
Where's the lady? Is she all right?
When is she coming home?
Is she coming? Yeah.
Is she coming?
She's a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Is she coming back?
When is she coming back?
The next technique. Gotcha. Gotcha. The short form of got you. It has two meanings. The first meaning is I understand what you are saying. For example, don't be so long. Gotcha. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, gotcha. Don't be late. Gotcha. The second meaning is you cannot escape. For example, you cannot run. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
No, but
Gotcha.
okay, you got me.
Gotcha.
I got you.
And the next technique. How do natives say this sentence? I would like to order a salad. But do you think native speakers say this when they are speaking? No. They use contractions, and instead of saying I would, they say I'd. I'd, like I'd like to order a salad. I'd like to order a pizza. I'd like to go. I'd like to order something. I'd think about it.
I'd like to go home now.
You know, I'd like to go there sometime. I'd like to go see it.
I think I'd like to go now.
And the next technique. How do natives pronounce this word? Literally, literally, literally. I heard many English learners say this like literally. No, this is literally, literally, literally. For example, she took her words literally. The bright light literally blinded me.
I literally have 20 minutes, so it'll have to be quick.
So I didn't mean literally, but good.
And the next technique, the word probably, probably. For example, I would probably go there again. But do you think native speakers say this when they are speaking? No. So instead of saying I would, say odd. And instead of saying probably, say probably. Probably. So we have I'd probably go there again. I'd probably go there again. I'd probably go there again. Will you come to the party? Yeah, probably. Probably. And the next technique. What was? What was? For example, what was he saying? What was she talking about? What was that? But when they are speaking fast, they don't say what was. They say what was. What was. So instead of saying what, say what. What. And instead of saying was, say was. Was. So what was that? What was he saying? What was she talking about? What was she doing? So instead of saying what was, say what was. What was.
What was she doing on a roof?
What was she doing riding alone?
What was she doing over there?
What was he talking about?
What was I talking about?
What's he talking about? Why would he say fabricated?
And the last technique is about the pronunciation of couldn't and shouldn't. For example, I couldn't talk right now. You couldn't come. You shouldn't eat so much food. You shouldn't do it. But they don't say couldn't and shouldn't. They remove the D and pronounce them like couldn't and shouldn't. So, I couldn't talk right now. You couldn't come. You shouldn't eat so much food. You shouldn't do it.
I couldn't talk because I was in an elevator filled with people.
I couldn't talk.
I couldn't talk to anyone about my situation.
I couldn't even talk to him. He was always... Couldn't talk her out of it.
You couldn't. Sorry you couldn't get laid.
You couldn't hang with your wife or daddy or what?
Couldn't weigh anymore.
I wonder if I might ask, sir, if in future you couldn't come to the post office and collect them.
You couldn't come home when I got cancer.
Since you couldn't come home for Thanksgiving, I figured I'd bring a little home to you.
You couldn't come and hold the ladder steady for me, could you?
Not I don't apartment house.
You couldn't come by here 2 minutes early some night, could
You shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't feel.
You shouldn't be involved.
You shouldn't sleep.
And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notifications. And I'll see you in the next lesson.